Now, this is that all-important time where I'm going to need the audience, because this was a last-minute decision, but hip-hop is one of those genres that's influenced me for a long time in my life. I remember when I was in secondary school and teachers wouldn't come to class, and we'd had a friend who'd just drum on the desk and would just freestyle. And from there, it's been every day. So, this is where you lot come in. Now, you lot can shout any word at any time within, like, just not constantly, so I can hear it and make stuff out of it. But, you know, decent intervals. Shout any word, any topic, and we'll incorporate it into this. It's called organic. Cool. Yeah. Ready?
Right? Yeah.
Okay. Now. Dig booth. Ah, scene. Okay, cool. Remember, you can come in at any point, any word, just shout so I can hear it. Look, it's been a long time coming, I know we're doing it, even though the things are still running and we hit that. Take another minute to decide if I'm still gonna come in when I spit it in the mic, like hit them, even though we never really give them, even though it's factory station like in Digbeth. I build rhymes like Lego pieces and beside, even though we can go it and then rewind. Give another word, I'm waiting. What you say? Blue. Look, I could be blue or red, orange, or anything you want. The syringe that they tried to give me like a COVID vaccine. Even though I'm sick, I'm not really that. Even though I am 19, don't think about the fact I'm taking it. Did another minute like I did it. We're related, kids, it's all fine. Give me another word in quick time. The sun. Okay, I feel like I've been beaming. No, I've been kind of scheming. I know a long time, lot of families, they end up grieving. I've been scheming, trying to do it quick. I got 3 stripes on me, call me Adidas. Even though I keep them in check like Nike. Don't hype me. Try and go back to the beginning. I was swimming in the back of the limit, even though back at beginnings. That man couldn't help it. I'm trying to get a Lambo or Civic. I need another word so I could just hit it. Tell me now.
Pineapple.
Pineapple, even though the sky could have fell. I feel like everybody's apples are oranges. Now I'm trying to do well. Never hit it, even though we could go. I'm really trying to think of another word to hit on the flow. I never stutter, I'm smooth like butter. I just did another lyric and stacked it on top of the pyramid like I'm killing. Like piano like I'm Beethoven. But now they never seen the way we bake ovens. I feel like time keeps going. Take another minute. I feel like Bart never had it. I guess I'm pragmatic. I'm on the top. Piano when I play it. That man ain't never saying. I feel like a Super Saiyan. They never know what I'm saying. I'm so rude. LA, that's Los Angeles. I can take my time. I've never been a Campbell and Hannibus, cannabis. Man, I never smoke, but I'm still high. 6'4", tell me what you like. She don't wanna take time with it. Man could just rewind lyrics. I don't wanna sky with it. Man could just go skive in it. Man don't think I did it, even though it's like a Barney desk. Man just bought the Nord piano. You would think this is Tiny Desk. I'm not playing games, but it's a joke. I feel like I'm there. We could do a live stream with Jake and Amir and Sophia. Never be a one to come back on the beat. I'm just trying to tell you straight. I've been doing this from the streets and bless. Appreciate it.
Just in a second. Just a quick bio is singer-songwriter, rapper, producer. Like basically multi-talented, musical genius. To think of things like that on the spot. So then, like that. When did you make that last song? Was that today?
About a couple hours ago. I'm not gonna lie, but it was like her ideas just fused them together and had it. Yeah, man.
Was it? You were sitting out in the corridor like just before.
Yeah.
So is that where you were practicing?
Yeah.
Wow. And then obviously people were throwing words at you during the one song. Is that something you've done before, or?
It's something that I've been practicing and refining over the years so that I don't mess up. But yeah, it's not something that comes overnight. It's just a lot of practice. But yeah. I mean,
incredible. I know that because you can tell from your performance, your set list, that it's not.
Sorry, if the stream stopped, we're restarting it.
Okay, cool. Where did it cut off? Do you know?
Right at the end when it switched cameras.
Just when it switched cameras.
Okay, cool.
That's all. At least we can start back from.
Yeah. Yo,
Okay.
that was.
Sorry about that, guys. There's a bit of technical issues. We're switching cameras basically, so sometimes the streams just kind of jump over. But yeah, so that was Marek, fantastic producer, singer-songwriter, rapper, multi-talented. Like, love it. So just to go over, before camera shut off, we're talking about that last track.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were working on that in the corridor like a couple of hours before the set.
Yeah.
Like, does that come to you naturally, or is it just an idea and it
mainly,
sparks?
sometimes it does depend. Collaboration is something I really value because you can feed off each other's ideas, and because of that, I was able for everything to flow a lot better.
Yeah. So then, do you think it's better? So like Lisa's got an idea, you can run with that.
Yeah.
You know, you can bounce. You know, Lisa bounce ideas off, and then it becomes bigger in itself. So with your influences, you've said like your influences are jazz, funk, hip hop, indie, progressive rock, R&B, reggae. The list goes on and on. Like, where did it all start? Like, what inspired you at the start?
I started with, because I lived in Antigua for a bit after I left London. It was mainly a mixture of Caribbean genres mixed with American stuff and UK. So it was like there'd be reggae and soca and dancehall playing, and then my mum would play garage and R&B in the house, and then on the radio, we always had American radio in the Caribbean, so it's just that fusion of different things. And over the years, I tried to expand on genres.
Yeah, that's incredible. You can hear that in like different songs, so different songs at a different tempo, different speed, and you know, even your voice can even change, which is like incredible. So when did you start actually writing music and
I started
trying to make a profession out of it?
Well, making profession out of it, it was always something that I knew I wanted to do. I know that sounds really corny, but everyone probably says that. But it is, musicians know, people who want to do it know that it's almost something that you feel like you're meant to do when you start doing it. I did songwriting. I used to write songs in my notebook in primary school. I went to some songwriting camps because my mom's friend was a musician, and he took me under his wing and taught me guitar and stuff like that. And then from there, in college and now at uni, I've just been trying to expand and learn more, even in production as well. I used to go in the Apple store and go on the Apple computers every day after school and teach myself how to use Logic.
Wow.
So from there, it's just a hunger for it, definitely.
Yeah, I think that, and you can hear that like in your voice, the passion and just the energy you have towards each song is incredible.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Really good. So going back to what you said earlier, you've had that person that took you under the wing. Would you say like they're like your inspiration for doing like music, or
I feel like
is there other artists that have influenced
you? That's definitely to an extent. Just seeing it and doing it. Always seeing musicians. I remember Back to the Future was a film that kind of made me want to play guitar because that scene.
Love that.
It's so great. But definitely those things, just seeing musicians perform. My teacher always played like jazz in the class, and seeing just that idea of stage. I really like attention, and I needed to channel that in a positive way because I don't just want to gain attention, but I also want to appease people who give me their attention so that they feel like it's well spent.
I think that's what we had tonight. Like every single person when you were performing has a smile on their face. Every single person obviously cameras can't see it unfortunately. Every single person behind there are like, you can see everyone's eyes just squint up a little bit, and it's just wonderful to see. And people just like, wow, and like it's wonderful to be in the same room as you.
Thank you. You too, man.
But so saying like you started out going down different routes. Would you give yourself any advice that you know now? Like, say, like a 10-year-old Marek or a 13-year-old Marek who's starting guitar?
I'd probably tell him just keep doing what you're doing and keep working. Don't be lazy with it. You definitely, because the music industry is a very difficult place to break into, and you have to work hard. Some people get lucky and catch a break, but longevity is more important than fame to me. So if I were to get to that stage, when I do get to that stage, I don't just want it to be for a few years or for one song.
This is a lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and you know, it will be a lifestyle for you.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah.
You know, from tonight, from what I've seen, obviously, you've got other tracks that have been out for a while. Was it last year you did the George Floyd song?
Yeah.
That had 1,400 views on YouTube alone.
Yeah, it did really well.
I've listened to it. It's just that's emotional.
Yeah,
That's
really.
emotional. And was it a hard song to write, or?
It took me a week. That's probably the longest song I've taken writing, sitting down, focusing, lamenting on every word, and just thinking about it, because it was so deep, not just for me, so personal, not just for me, but for everyone like me. So I wanted to make sure that it struck the right chord, and just honored his memory, as well as all the other people who were killed from police brutality. Yeah,
definitely. And you're right in saying that song's coming out very soon.
Yeah, it will be out on the 25th.
Okay.
That will be the official release. It's a 2-part EP. There's also another side to it that people didn't hear that focuses on the UK. It's called George Floyd's Speech, and that will be a part of the EP too. It'll be on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. And what we've got to do is just follow Music by Marek for updates on Instagram.
So Music by Marek, so hit that up.
MARIK.
Sweet. So obviously we've been a year without live music. I mean, obviously everyone's missed it. COVID's hit us all hard. But do you think that's changed your music in that time, or? I
feel like it does get a bit boring. Being someone who likes being around people and taking ideas and giving ideas, being at home, it definitely gave me time to work on my production and developing that. So it got to I'd just be in my room mixing and asking people for songs to mix for them, and playing a lot of bass. Bass definitely evolved during that time.
Oh, wow.
I feel like COVID's been a blessing and a curse. A lot of people have said this, but it's given people time to develop their personal crafts, so that when we all go back out, we've all improved in some way, shape or form. I think that's a good thing we can take from it.
Yeah, I suppose this is it. Everyone's excited to get out there to shows, to listen to music.
Definitely.
Can you remember the last show you went to before COVID?
It's been ages, man. It's been
it's too long.
It's been too long. It's been really long. That's why I like this. Just, I know it's not in front of a full audience, but just even a few people to perform to, it's really nice.
Yeah.
I miss it, yeah.
Sweet. Well, thank you very much for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been such a pleasure having you.
Thank you for having me.